So, why is fascism on the rise? Since the end of the pandemic, there has been a rapid and alarming rise in the spread and normalization of fascist ideals. This shift has manifested in various ways, with people increasingly adopting reactionary stances and openly embracing racist ideas, particularly targeting Muslims and people of color across Europe and the West in general. Anti-immigration rhetoric has reached unprecedented levels as political discourse in many Western capitalist nations increasingly demonize refugees and migrants. Far-right political parties are gaining significant traction in several Western countries, capitalizing on economic insecurities and cultural fears exacerbated by the pandemic's aftermath. These parties are not only gaining seats in parliament, but are also influencing mainstream political agendas and policies. In the United States, the emergence of Project 2025, a document that can only be described as a fascist manifesto, outlines a disturbing plan to dismantle democratic institutions and erode civil liberties. This plan threatens to eliminate any remaining traces of democracy in the United States, aiming for an authoritarian overhaul of the political system. Simultaneously, hate crimes against marginalized communities, including LGBTQ+ individuals, ethnic minorities, and religious groups, are becoming alarmingly more frequent. Normalization of hate speech and xenophobia has bolstered individuals and groups to act on their prejudices with increasing violence and impunity. This trend reflects a broad societal shift towards intolerance and exclusion, challenging the principles of equality and human rights that many societies have long strived to uphold. But why is this happening? Why are we seeing this seemingly sudden return of fascism in the 21st century? Wasn't fascism supposed to be dead? The answer is simpler than one might think. First of all, fascism was never truly eradicated. At the end of World War II, the Allies didn't kill fascism, they only made fascists afraid to reveal their true beliefs. To truly end fascism, one must eliminate its source, capitalism. When capitalism enters a state of decay and capitalist empires begin to falter, the only thing that can preserve the capitalists and their wealth is fascism. As capitalism decays, the working class becomes increasingly dissatisfied with society. Historically, when the working class grows unhappy, they naturally gravitate towards socialism, communism, and other leftist ideologies, seeking to restructure society and end the reign of capitalism. These ideologies aim to dismantle the power held by capitalists and redistribute it to the working class. However, socialism represents a massive threat to capitalism. The core principles of socialism undermine the foundations of capitalist wealth and power. Faced with this threat, capitalists turn to fascism as a last-ditch effort to maintain their dominance. Fascism serves to forcibly uphold the capitalist system even when it's widely rejected by the populace. The way capitalists implement this strategy is cunning. They begin with rhetoric and conspiracy theories designed to alter the common person's perspective on the situation. Through media manipulation and political discourse, they shift the blame away from capitalism and towards leftist ideologies, portraying them as obstacles to economic prosperity. They propagate the narrative that the true problem is not capitalism, but the left's interference with capitalism's potential. This narrative suggests that more capitalism, not less, is the solution, and that achieving this requires adopting so-called drastic strategies. Of course, that is just a blatantly fascist dog whistle. This manipulation of public perception legitimizes fascism. By framing it as a necessary response to a failing system, capitalists trick the general public into supporting fascist policies. These policies then swiftly strip away the rights of the working class and dismantle the already lackluster democracy we have, all while maintaining an illusion of normalcy. In this way, capitalists secure full control over society without the working class fully realizing what has happened. Fascism becomes the tool through which the capitalist elite enforces a socioeconomic system that no one truly desires, ensuring their continued dominance in an increasingly discontent world. The resurgence of fascism in the 21st century is a deliberate tactic by capitalists to sustain their crumbling system and to stop the rise of socialism. When the working class leans left, they forcibly push us to as far right as they possibly can. Those of us with political awareness must actively ensure they don't succeed. We need to engage with our loved ones and reveal to them the rotten inner workings of capitalism so that they don't fall for the fascist propaganda. We must combat the right's scapegoating, fear-mongering, and other fascist tactics. Fascism cannot be reformed away. We cannot sit idly by, hoping that capitalist politicians will halt the rise of fascism. They are not on our side. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support us, and also stay updated on future episodes, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Additionally, you can support us on Patreon or visit our website to learn about alternative non-monetary ways to support our work. Join our public Discord server to become part of our community and submit questions for our Q&A on the monthly Politdigm podcast. Also, don't forget to drop a comment with questions you would like us to cover. Anyways, good studies, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.